It's a cold Wisconsin night, but the roof is closed at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Coming up, we've got a good Gio Gonzalez, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Gio Gonzalez, quality lefty. First thing you think of when you think of Gio, that big overhand curveball. Might be one of the best curveballs in baseball. Pretty good fastball, too. 92 to 93 miles an hour. That big overhand hook and a straight changeup. Really quality pitcher.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time.
There's a called strike on a changeup. Not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
David Fletcher comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. Now the 2-1. A bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The set and the 1-0 pitch is taken for ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And that misses inside. 1-0. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Fletcher leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit on the ground to third. Moustakas has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Dylan Peters gets the starting nod for the Halos. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, as starting pitchers go, he's not real tall. Now, we've seen plenty short guys be very successful, but one of the keys is having good deception by changing speed. The ball doesn't come out from a high angle, so it appears to come in a little flatter. That means pitchers need to come in at different speeds to really fool hitters. We'll see how he does with that here.
Curveball grounded towards second. Fletcher takes it in, throws in time, and that's out number 1. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Danny, any thoughts?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He hit over .320 last year, and that will get any pitcher's attention. They knew it when he was coming up, and they knew it when he was on the on-deck circle. Really impressive hitter.
First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Grounded down the third baseline.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Thames behind 1-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Stepping into the box, Mike Moustakas. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Pops this one up. La Stella in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Now the 0-1. Hits this one hard the other way. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is digging in. Shohei Ohtani. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and stepping in the former MVP Albert Pujols. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Number 48.
Now at the plate, number 48. He stands in for the first time in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Ball one, no strikes.
No score here as we play inning number 2. This is in the air out to right field. Yelich is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. Digging in, number 18. He readies for his first plate appearance.
Baseman, number 18.
Now a ball hit towards Simmons at short. Scooped up, and a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting fifth.
So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good off-speed pitch. Had him out in front for strike one. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And that'll bring up the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Into the box now, Taylor Ward, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Number 3.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Ward, a 25-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Takes this the other way to right. Yelich is there to put it away for out number 1.
Batting 9.
Coming to the plate now, Dylan Peters. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. Third inning, no score to this point. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Next for the Angels.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Tommy.
Grounded foul over near Mike Gallego, the third base coach and pretty good fielder in his day. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And an easy play there for Moustakas. And
leading off for the Brewers, the
first pitch coming. Here it is.
Ryan.
Hit in the air to right field. Ohtani waits on it. 1 out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Batting 9, the pitcher.
Next for Milwaukee, Gio Gonzalez. Here comes the first pitch. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
And the catch is made right on top of the pitcher's mound. Now to the plate, David Fletcher, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Fletcher can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. Kane is right there, one down. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Moustakas is there, and there are two away now. Coming to the plate now, Andrelton Simmons. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. In is Christian Yelich. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great.
Not pulled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Number 7.
So run away here with the bases empty, and in steps the lefty power threat, Eric Thames. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Way outside. 1-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Riding in once again, Mike Moustakas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Now a swing and a fly ball. And they can't run it down. Now the payoff pitch home. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 18 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. Simmons is there, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Shohei Ohtani becomes the first out of the inning. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. The 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Into the box, number 48. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Pujols stands at first with 1 out. Hops this one up. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw into second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Now batting, number 3.
Now at the plate, Taylor Ward hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
The tag from Grandal, and they get him at home plate.
Well, with 1 away here, this is kind of the right idea, even though it didn't work. Worst case, you have first and third with 2 away. If you stay, you have second and third with 2 away. So there's not a huge difference there. Not the outcome they were hoping for, though.
1-1 to the Angels pitcher. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And that's going to be a base hit, so the Angels are able to score first. It's 1-0.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the 5th inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there might set the tone for the later innings.
Line drive to center field, and this one was tailing on him, but he was able. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going, and he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game, so their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi. First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Number 8, Ryan.
Here's Ryan Braun now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Trout. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the. Digging in to try it again, David Fletcher. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
Hit on the ground out for short. Garcia has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The center fielder.
Ready once again, Mike Trout. A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Weak grounder down the line at third. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
Boy, there aren't many times, D-Row, that you're going to get an infield single that's fielded by the catcher. That was a worm burner, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's crazy right there. That's just flat out great hustle, because that's a tough play for the catcher right there. He definitely cleared himself. And gave him that throwing lane to first base, but that guy was picking him up and putting him down.
When you get to first base, do you even look into your dugout, or the guys laughing at you?
No, 100%. They're laughing hysterically at you. You know what? You take off your BGs and tell a first base coach that's a line drive in a box score tomorrow.
Garcia into shallow left. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Next up, the 2-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And this pitch misses. It's 2-1 now to the Angel right fielder.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that 3rd at-bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Here's Albert now. And with 2 men on here, I'm rather surprised they're sticking with him at this point. I feel like we can all see the exhaustion from all the way up here.
Yeah, I think it's time to go get him, Matt. We're seeing a guy that's given all that he has, and I just don't see any sharpness left in it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ward is over. 1 down. Corey
Your attention,
Spangenberg will move into the
Hitting for
on-deck
the
circle
Brewers.
now to try to get something
Number
started
5.
here with one gone in the inning.
Spangenberg.
Line drive to center field. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee.
Wow, I was starting to wonder if we had to go on no-hit alert,
The
Dan.
batter,
I know you were privy
the right
to that.
fielder,
6th inning right here. They finally break through with their first hit of the game.
And you have to wonder, D-Row, this guy had been cruising all along going into this 6th inning. We'll see if he can be able to buckle down right here. The 6th and 7th innings are normally the toughest inning for a starting pitcher, so we'll see if he can minimize the damage now.
No hits to this point. 1-0 pitch on the way. And he'll snap one over to first, but the runner's back easily. Runners on first with one down. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Now
So
batting,
stepping in,
the
Eric
first baseman,
Thames, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Settling in now Mike Moustakas. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
And Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Alex Claudio is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
For the Brewers, number 58.
Now at the plate, number 48. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The 0-2 home. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, number 3.
Now in the box, Taylor Ward. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
They call it
Into the box, Dylan Peters. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. There's Tommy LaStella now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 18. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now here it comes.
18.
Hit down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. This is line to left. Ward is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready now, Yasmani Grandal. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Lorenzo Kane.
This is on the ground over to first. On to first with it is Pujols, and he steps on the bag for the 3rd. So striding forward now, David Fletcher. He'll start us off in the 8th. 0-1 the count. Line drive to left. Braun has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Freddie Peralta gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 51, Freddie.
Here comes the first pitch. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss.
Hey, you don't see a hitter of his caliber come outside the zone too much. He's super aggressive right now. Let's see if he nibbles a little further off the plate now.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Throw into second.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference. So double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Andrelton Simmons comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. 2 balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons. Trout, a runner at second with 1 away. Ball 3.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4. Digging in.
The batter, the right fielder, Shohei Ohtani.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
First and second now, 1 man out. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Fastball called for strike 2. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Fouled off. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Skied down the left field line. Braun on the run. Into the corner, he makes the catch to end the inning. Strand a couple, but they're on top 1-0.
Leading off for the Brewers.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch.
Ryan.
Liner toward right center. And there's a base hit. So there you go. The possible tying run aboard here to kick off the home half of the 8th.
Well, that's only the 2nd hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Now pitching for the Angels.
Now here comes the Angels skipper on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. The 2-2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Ward ranging back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Number 2 will come on a pinch hit here in a big spot.
Pinch hitting for the Brewers. Number 2.
No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. Popped up. And there's the second out as he squeezes it while standing on the mound.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Brandon Woodruff enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Kicking off the top of the ninth, number 48, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. The 2-1 is in there for the second strike. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Kane is under it, one away. Now batting, Taylor Ward. He singled his last time up. Lays off 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down an account and drive base hits the other way.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball. Josh Hader enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Josh Hader.
Ward, base runner at first with 1 out. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Popped him up. Arcia is under it. Oh, and he rips on it. He'll get it into second, but now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Now batting.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. And he lays off there, 1-0. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Angels leave. Hansel Robles enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Leading off for the Brewers.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Eric Thames. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. Hard liner to center field. Trout has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The batter.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 18. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And it's not in time, as he's in well ahead of the throw. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away.
The catcher, Yasmani.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Tying and winning runs on base here with 1 big out.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
From the belt, the pitch. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. But this will land untouched. The 2-2 one more time. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Lorenzo.
In now, Lorenzo Cain. He's got the potential tying run at third, the winning run at second base.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Trout has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he'll have to hold tight at third, so it'll take a 2-out hit now to try to plate that tying run. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
The 0-1 offering. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Ward ranging back. Game over. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Man, I guess a regular walk-off wasn't enough for him, so he blasts a grand slam in the final at bat to win this thing. I've seen a lot of things in my day, but that was something very special.
time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is, Ryan Braun. Strike opposed, he's our top player of the game.
You could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the win here.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Brewers came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Josh Hader is